Yeah, you know,
I once went to a Wendy's. It was the first Wendy's ever. So we were going to just stop by because we thought we were in Columbus, Ohio. We were like, we're going to stop by this thing first. We'll come back. So we drove by the first Wendy's ever. We come back. It's boarded up. It's closed. But there was people in, and we like, this was the Wendy's, right? It turns out we looked online. They only served breakfast that day and closed down. And it was the first Wendy's ever, and we just thought it'd be fun to say we stopped by the first Wendy's, and they closed.
And then they closed down. Of course. Do you have a favorite fast food restaurant?
Bell. I mean, if you're talking fast food, like you know what you're getting into.
Taco Bell.
But when I was in LA, In-N-Out Burger.
Oh.
It really is.
Oh,
legit.
yeah. That's a good one. All right, let's talk cocktails, my friend. We've got one more today.
Yep.
And it is called, let me get it right, the Finnegan's Wake.
Yeah, it's named after a famous James Joyce novel, and I think a song.
There's an Irish song that I know, Finnegan's Wake.
Exactly.
Okay.
But also because it's going to combine whiskey, cold brew, and stout, so it's really going to wake you up. It's an eye opener if you're like, I need some rocket fuel for the day.
Yes.
I like that rocket
Okay, well, how do we get started?
It's combo. So first of all, we're going to start with the really good stuff. So Jameson does these collaborations. So this is Irish whiskey, and it's finished in these stout casks. So what they do is they make their whiskey, they give the casks to this brewery, they brew their stout, and they give the casks back to Jameson's. They put the Irish whiskey in there, so you get a lot of different flavors. So since we're using stout, these are going to have flavors of chocolate, butterscotch, some coffee.
That sounds good.
So we're kind of putting all that together. So we're going to start, we're going to do a nice, healthy Irish 2-ounce pour of Irish whiskey.
That's right. We'll get it in.
Right? You're staying home. You're virtual this year on St. Patty's Day. It's all good.
That's right.
So 2 ounces of the Irish whiskey. And then I have this, again, this is what I used in the last segment. This is a ginger brown sugar syrup.
Okay.
So you got to add a little bit of sweetness as well. So we're going to do 1 ounce of that. And like we were talking earlier, I think ginger goes great in anything. Food, cocktails, and it's just another complex element. Now I have these Amarena cherries that I usually put in like old fashions. So just a little, it's just like a really thick cherry syrup. So just a little more sweetness. So again, cocktails are all about balance. And so what I'm doing here is I'm going to try to balance out the Guinness Irish Stout, which tends to be a little bit bitter as well.
There's so much science.
So you want,
Mr.
Can be so
Wizard
complex.
here,
I know, I love it.
It's awesome
he knows
to watch.
his stuff.
It's a lot of time in the lab, like a lot of drinks that don't work, and you're just trying to kind of get it right to like a good balance.
Right.
So you mean you got to keep trying it and then make another drink and then say, oh, I need to try it.
That didn't work.
Tweak it just here a little bit. Exactly. Those cherries are awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
I love that.
Vanilla cold brew. So another element, a little bit of vanilla in here.
I like all things vanilla.
A lot of these casks that you distill in and have beer and have these characteristics that come out of the wood or whatever, the barrel, so you have some vanilla. And so what I'm trying to do is kind of also incorporate that and bring them out as well.
Okay.
So once you have that, then I think we're good. Then we're just going to start shaking,
that little
shaking,
shimmy,
shaking.
that little shake.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
That's such a good sound.
Try it out a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, gosh, don't let me
You're good.
spill it all over.
No, I think you're fine. Just grip it tight.
That
You're good.
works.
that?
That
Perfect.
works perfect with the dress today.
See?
Oh, it kind
Better
of
than I
slipped
could
a little
do.
bit.
No worries.
Okay,
It tends to do that. It's
we did
suction
got a little
based,
bit on
but
the floor, right?
we're good. So, yep, you did it perfectly,
All right.
and then
Yay.
boom, do a little bit of flair. Make sure you get it all
it's got
in
a little
there.
bit of foam almost on it.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh yeah. So this is just a really. It's almost like a whiskey beer shake. It's kind of like a
Well, that
dessert.
sounds-
This is like
That's fun.
dessert.
That sounds delicious.
Okay,
I do
so
love a good milkshake.
we
love
got a
your
little
orange,
my
yeah.
attempt at an orange shamrock there.
That's
And I'm just
adorable.
gonna pour this in. Which, by the way, I have to give a shout out to my family, the McKerns and Quiggs, because if I don't make these cocktails really well, I'm going to hear about it
Of
in
course
case
you
they watch
are.
this.
Of course
So I'm
you
trying
are.
to make my Irish family a little proud here.
But I feel like you've got the hat on, and that's good luck in
That's good
itself,
luck.
right?
I don't
That's
think,
good
you know
luck.
what?
See.
I don't think there's luck
See.
needed. I had your
Oh, look
first
at that
drink.
color.
Now, the finishing touch. Now we're going to open a nice bit of Guinness, and we're going to top that off. So that's, I don't really measure it. You
is
just
so
kind of top it
cool.
off. Now, we're going to do some garnish here. So we got a little fresh nutmeg. So that's another
Yes.
element. Nutmeg goes great with like coffee and chocolate. So we're just going to put that right over the top.
Topping
Always
it
got to
off
be
with
fresh
fresh
for me.
nutmeg.
See a little bit of garnish over here.
That is awesome.
Now-
Now is that done?
Almost. Now we got, well, we have,
going.
with me, it's like it's never done.
Yeah.
It's always one more thing.
Right.
But it's exciting. I mean, that's, I'm always trying to push myself.
Roasted nuts. It's always so pretty.
These are cocoa nibs, actually.
Cocoa nibs.
So you got chocolate in
fun to
here,
say.
yellow cocoa in here. And it's just, again, just kind of more of a garnish, and you're just setting some of these cocoa nibs. And you're just going to kind of put them right over here. Let's put a
See,
little more
speaking of
Guinness.
art, Tim, the art continues.
Yes.
Artistry here in the kitchen.
Froth it up. And
Look
there you
at that.
have
And there
the
you
Finnegan's
go.
Wake.
Brett, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, that
Looks
looks so
delicious.
good. Thank you so much.